Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths. Now, this isn't a gameplay video for Sengoku Providence. This is more exactly of a video just to showcase a few things and just keep the little things up to date. Now, main thing is the fact that they still have this little campaign code thing down here. If you got the Facebook campaign code, that's where you enter it, guys. I don't know how long you have to do so, but doing it will get you to a weaker version of the girl from the dojo event we had a while back. And you can still make her too, along with the other girl that we just had a rebellion event for. But I'll get to that later. Right now, and of course I'm not going to show any midnight business scenes, but this is to show off a few things right here because I've actually done a few gachas, and some of them were free. One I recently paid for, and that didn't even cost me that much. But here's the thing. I've been, of course, being a little bit of a scene hunter or whatever, so I've been trying to get a lot of them. And hopefully these girls load up. I don't know why I did that. But, naturally I've been trying to get them all godified and involved just to get their scenes or whatever. Now, this isn't 100% complete up to this point, because naturally I'm missing some girls, others I haven't really gotten to evolve or godify, and in some cases I've evolved them but didn't godify them yet. But, this is mainly just to show off what I've gotten, and there's a lot of them. But I'll go along and mention some things about them, like I know for a fact she can't be godified just yet. We just recently had the ability to godify her. She's an inhuman one, and keep in mind, there's a total war that's dealing with inhumans, which is the other reason why I'm not really doing too much of videos or whatever. I'm trying to build up girls, mainly them, because I need the foxes. They're all leveled up as far as they're going to get, but I need foxes. Not to mention, I've been doing a little storyline event too. I'll be talking about that later. But these three just recently came out, and I managed to get them in 2 gacha tries on the 10 draw, so that didn't take that much, and I'm not going to spend that gacha no more. But like, they've all got some very good abilities and whatnot, especially these 3. There's also a 4th one that recently came out. She's pretty good too. This one's got a really specific ability too, where she'll actually reduce when enemies attack by a certain percentage, meaning you're already going to be taking less damage. But they're worth getting if you can get them, especially since they're already 5-star. This one you get for 500 medals from the guild war thing. So if you've been playing that, or even being in a guild that frequently wins, like I'm sitting in a guild where I don't really have to do anything. I still help out just so I don't seem like a lazy slob. Plus my defenses and team I set up is pretty solid, so there's that too. And she can be good, but only in certain situations. Like, I mainly had her just for the scenes. I'm probably not using her. There's more Inhumans. This is the other one I was talking about, because she protects you against light enemies right off the bat if you're a darkness character. But at the same time, she also lowers the light enemies' defenses. So she's actually going to be pretty good, especially saying that we're getting another Inhuman that's just like Nagaraja, so you better be very, very prepared. Eventually we'll get one named Karen, who she's going to be good against, because Karen's the light one, I do believe. But the next one is a water one, I think is Watasumi. So get your wind girls ready. But there's more Inhumans. And speaking of the devil, there's Nagaraja. I've been got her before she even got the official release. But and that's mainly because I made her drop on the sneak peek one, which I've done a video before, and it used to be harder to get that one. And I don't know what the devs are thinking, but they're thinking about having fight 3 of her boss fight at once. Like that giant little snake that's in the last one. They already did double, and they're thinking about doing triple. People's having a hard time just beating 1. What were they thinking? Anyways, she's pretty good. I actually like using her on my white team. More Inhumans. In fact, she's become one of my favorites just by how she looks. But And also with the Inhuman Total War, you might want to try and get them to Left 31. because of the fact that you need to raise your skill levels for that, I guess. That's what they're suggesting. But me, I'm just going to go for full-blown stats and go off of that, because the only way to raise your skills is to go through dojos, and we don't have a dojo right now. But she's another really good light one. I really like using her. Natural Leader Hideyoshi. I can't tell which one's better between the Evolved and the Godified one, because Evolved raises critical, which is this one. Godified raises attack power for wind girls, and has a flood ability, which you're going to need for the Watasumi thing coming up. Not to mention, this one comes up with a very good attack and speed buff, so quite frankly, I think I'm going to be running with this one. Of course, you can always switch them back and forth if need be. She's very good, but can't get evolved. We all know about Nobunaga. In fact, Nobunaga is probably one of the most useful characters in the game, because aside from her fire element, she's the most well-rounded. Shingen's one of the few that can actually raise your speed for Darkness Girls. We know why I use her. She's pretty powerful, despite being inhuman. That Kokuten, she's good for defense. I think she sucks otherwise. This one's going to be pretty good when you get her evolved, because she'll have defense against Darkness Girls, I do believe. This is a nice one that I actually build up to, because she's one of your very few instances of increasing the attack power of Darkness Girls, and she's free. But on top of that is the simple fact that being inhuman, you can grind the crap out of her and easily get her like 99, so there you go. And I'll say this before and I'll say this again, get Nene. She is a very good one too. Nene has impressive healing ability when she's godified, and evolved she increases water attack power. She's a leader and still heals pretty well. In that case, the Lady Yodo can't godify her, but she's pretty good as is. She's a very, very strong single target nuke. Pretty good for the Immortal Tanuki thing if you've been doing that. So if you're doing the Water Immortal Tanuki, bring Lady Yodo. She'll definitely help out. Kenshin's a pretty good one to get, and you got a chance to forcibly get her now. Nagamasa's pretty good if you use her as a leader skill for defense. This one, we all know about her. If you've been doing the Nagaraja thing, she's pretty good. This one, I think her godified form is better than, worse than her evolved. Because her evolved one has better skills, including one that prevents you from taking damage. And I've leveled it up, so it prevents me from taking damage on one person for 2 turns, not 1. And then her evolved version actually, her evolved form actually gives you one of the 2 spoils award increases in the game. In fact, the new Sonata girl, that's a fire one, she's the only other one that can hit extra large, so you actually want her to be evolved, not godified. Only case I can see her using godified is if you really, really need that defense against darkness enemies, but there's better ones for it. But there's the other Sonata right there. She's actually pretty decent. This is another inhuman you might want to think about spamming, because she gives a critical increase to everyone regardless of what type they are. So she's not a bad leader too. This one's a pretty strong fire girl. I use her a ton. We all know about Ieyasu. Nohime's actually become pretty strong when she's actually 6-star, and she revives now, so keep that in mind. And then we're going on to the 4-stars. Now, not a few 4-stars. There's quite a few 4-stars you shouldn't worry about, but pay attention to some of their skills, because some of them actually can help. It's just the fact that they only go to level 70. Like, for instance, she's she's one of the go-to drop rate increases if you manage to draw her. I drew her pretty early in the game. This one, she goes from 5 to 6, but unfortunately, doing her total war is extremely tough. I haven't even cleared the first round of it, which allows you to even get her to 6-star. I think the second one after that is where you can actually increase her luck to 99. Other 4-stars. Now, this is one of the few you might want to hunt down. Demon Bear increases the spoils award up to large when you get her evolved, just like that light girl has shown. But since she's inhuman, you can grind her up to luck 75, so you you got one of the best drop rates in the game if you get her, or another one that's further down, who I'm trying to look for right now. Well, she's further down, but Gozu Mezu is another one that you need to worry about. Now, this one, reason why I have two of her, this one is the one you originally get from the Rebellion event, and that's all fine and good. This one came from the fact that it was glitched when you got her through Senki points. So me doing that, I managed to get a different version of her out of nowhere, and this one increases the drop rate as well with the Spoils of War increase. But this is clearly the better one. In fact, I love using her at 6-star as well. She's pretty strong, and she ups critical rate for Fire Girls. But yeah, there's Gozu Mezu. Her and Demon Bearer are the two you really should hunt down first. Like, hunt them down and get their luck as high as possible. You will love it later. Especially when you start getting other girls a luck 99 or whatever. Even though those two have dose 75, they're good for drop rates and everything. And this one, you get her if you had the campaign code, which is a weaker version of the dojo one. However, she's still worth using a little bit too. I think she had a drop rate increase. She had something special about her. And naturally, I like Fox Girls, so of course I'm getting her. And there's the other Fox Girl too, Tamamo. I just recently drew her. She's just sitting there because of the scenes. And then I'm just going to scroll faster to 3 stars because you're going to get all the 3 stars pretty freaking quick. Especially if you're doing gachas. You know how frequent the drop rate for 3 stars are. So I'm just going to go right past them. Now this is the one that you get from the dojo. She's actually pretty good. Her stats are pretty high. She increases defenses. She also has a method of debuffing speed. And she got resistance against Firestorm. So if you're going into the Nagaraja thing, she's a very viable option. She's not a bad choice to take. Like, take her if you have her. She's actually pretty good. Especially considering the Luck 99 thing, too. Yeah. Speaking of which, we're going to go into the little gacha section just real quick. Because I'm not drawing a gacha. However, I am going to show a few things. Now they tend to have this a lot. I've actually tried it a few times and it didn't really luck out too much. I did get one of the girls I've shown you. But this one, try it if you want. It's a very good chance to get some more girls. Same case with this Blade Master Senki thing. But I don't know if they actually force a 5-star to come out. And then here's the other version that does force a 5-star to come out. But this is the one I did, and I managed to get all 3 of these new ones immediately in 2 draws. It was just lucky. Naturally, you're going to need payback Katama for a lot of these normal gachas or whatever. But this is a very important thing to know. If you have some of the ones that we can exchange medals for, like if you have some of them that we can exchange medals for that you don't have, doing this will force them to drop. I've already had them, so this is already emptied out. This 5-star thing, meaning I will get any random ones at that point. But that's like Shingen, Kenshin, and all those other ones. They're actually pretty good. So yeah, this is the one that will force all that out. Now, reward medals, of course, I mentioned you get those 2 girls. I think it's Nagamasa, and then there's Masanori. Yeah, Nagamasa. I also got her as well. I don't know how good she is. But yeah, you get medals for them. Now, of course, naturally you can simply get Gacha Senki from here. Now, the reason why I actually burnt a few 4-stars is because of the fact that I did not have those. Gachas are very good for giving you 3 stars. Good for giving you 5 stars if you play the right one. 4 stars, not so much. Most of my Senki points are going to them. And if you really wanted to, you can luck 99 in some of these. Because she's from the Rebellion event, you can still spend gacha points for her. I mean the Senki points for her. So So if you haven't gotten her to 6-star, you still got the chance. I think she's going to be permanently in there anyways. This one stayed in there since the dojo thing a long time ago. And to be quite honest, if you are trying to build her up, this is the one to go for. If you're trying to luck 99 her, this is the one to go for. So get the cheaper one if you want to increase her luck. Get the more expensive one if you're just trying to build her up, because it's just saving you time and effort, and maybe even coins too, just trying to go through this one to build her up like that. So theoretically, you still can get a whole full front line of those two girls if you know the method of increasing them. So keep that in mind. But you will be going to this one for luck increases if you're trying to build her up still, because this one won't cover it all the way. It's just cheaper to do this because all the versions of her will do it from 1 star to 6. This one will increase their luck. But that's something else to know as well. And then the last little thing too is the simple fact that we have these little events or whatever too about the storyline, where if you complete all 6 campaigns, because we just got Masamune's storyline, all 6 campaigns on easy, you get Nobunaga. You got to do that by the 31st. A week after that is the deadline for doing them all on hard, where you get Ieyasu and Hideyoshi. Now, when you keep that in mind, even if you don't have them, then you got a free shot at them. If you do have them, then you got a free 30,000 Senki points right there just by selling them off. I mean, you could create duplicates just so you have an evolved and a godified version of each, but I don't really do that. So, yeah, that's the thing too. So, try to spam that, especially considering the fact that you're getting easy access to Magatama, because if I added it up correctly, not including missions, keyword missions, but not including missions, you get roughly 26 Magatama per difficulty per storyline. So just going through one person's storyline entirely on all 3 difficulties will net you roughly 72 Magatama, I do believe. No, 78 Magatama. I just added it up correctly in my head. But so multiply that times 6, and that's all the free Magatama you can just get from current storyline alone. But then you go into the missions and claim more. So I'd estimate we got roughly a good 550 or more free Magatama on hand right now. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. That's a good thing to actually pay attention to. But that's all I got. I will try to do more videos on this as more important stuff pops up. There is another event that's going on where you can get Magatama. It's called the Visitors from the Mountain. And it's just a quick little 10 stamina stage where you just do it, you get Magatama, you're good to go. And also I gotta point out that Immortal Tanuki, even though it's only open for an hour when you unlock it, do it. It's got the best EXP game method out there. But you have to make sure you're able to survive, because those Tanuki hit very, very freaking hard. Except for if you get a bonus wave where it says 4 waves of enemies. The first one's going to be just like the normal Tanuki stages where you just instantly kill them in 1 hit. Unless you're like weak against them, in that case it'll be 2 hits. But the other fights for that is just going to be extremely, extremely hard if you are not prepared. So keep that in mind. I suggest bringing a healer. I suggest abusing the elements. Anything you can to sip and take them out, because they are Immortal Tanuki, give crap tons of experience points, and we got an easy way to get them. In fact, from a little bit of calculations for experience points and everything, if you get 10 Immortal Tanuki for 1 kill, like say I was trying to raise this girl, Shoten Doji, from level 1 to level 99, 10 Darkness Immortal Tanuki would just shoot her all the way up to level 99 instant. That's without the double ones. So if you do luck out and get a double increase, it's only taking 5. So, again, Immortal Tanuki, best way to get some EXP. I would show that stage, but they are incredibly tough, and I'm not rebuilt with stamina and everything. Plus, I already burnt out my run, so I'd have to wait until it resets. Because you only get to open them once a day. But there's that. The Visitors from the Mountain, do it for a quick, easy Magatama. try to keep up on your Guild Wars too, because there's some pretty good stuff in there as well, if you really need it. Not to mention 3 girls that you can sip and get, which will take you about a good 920 medals. But, that's pretty much all. Take care, guys.